Well, good morning, or afternoon, or evening, everybody, and welcome to another race in the Link to the Past Randomizer Invitational League. I feel like we were here just yesterday. This is feeling a little similar. I'm JP, and I'm joined today by Lana Bean. How you doing, Lana?
Doing fantastic. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right. Calm down a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna have another race here between Bomb Squad and Potato Pouch. Rick and Brogo, you probably recognized from yesterday, but we have their teammates instead today with F. Coughlin and Magno.
We do, and we have the Potato Pouch take game one. This is game two, so yeah, should be a fantastic matchup.
Game one was very nice. I believe it was pretty close to before Potato Pouch pulled away at the end. So we'll see how game two goes today.
Absolutely, and for anybody unfamiliar with the mode, it's an open, all dungeons, random swords, and everybody's playing the same seed, and we have Brogor and Mongo sharing info amongst each other, and Adirondack Rick and Fred Coughlin sharing info amongst themselves.
Alright, here we go. Hey, get a flute. That's going to be nice for some movement. and Rick decides to just save and quit from there.
Yeah, you're not going to pass on that flute, especially before going to Kakariko. All that movement early, you're not going to turn down.
Yep, Fred also going to grab that flute right away.
Yeah, pretty much everybody with the flute right now. We have two runners heading up towards Hyrule Castle, two runners heading towards Kakariko, probably checking out the... Well, I guess Adirondack Rick is checking out the bush crabs and maybe the tree pole. And Brogor trying to get those 50-50 bombs.
Well, Uncle had some bombs.
I don't know what he was planning with those, but it couldn't have been good.
Full magic from Bush Crab, nice, but you prefer something that gives you a little bit more accounting.
Yeah, either a bigger money drop or bombs or something. Didn't catch Lumberjack, but I did see it was a heart piece on the race game. Probably not going for that.
And Lumberjack was, I think, rupees. Nothing important.
But again, this is all dungeons, so regardless, Aga will eventually be taken down, so... No map checks as far as I've seen from anybody.
We got Brogor into Kak first. Piece of heart in the back of the tavern. Hey, we got a sword in the woods.
Fred Coughlin heading towards Sahasrara. Yeah, you're right, $50 on Lumberjack.
There's a map check. Looks like Red Eastern and a pendant at Hera.
We did pull a bottle out of Sahasrara set, not much else going on. Okay, Braga activating that flute. Looks like Mongo and Rick heading from North Kakariko.
Okay, first look into Blind's hut. No bombs for Rick. Rick, you need to live up to your team name here.
Right?
There you go.
There you go. A few blueberries for your trouble.
Nothing else really in there, though.
Yeah, we'll see if the back has anything.
Oh, nice potion.
Blue goo. Probably not turning that one down.
Oh, there's a hammer for Broger. And a glove.
All right, 2/3 of our Dark World access right there, and with that sword in Lost Woods, you're off to a really good start. I don't... Sorry, go ahead.
Not much for money, so I don't know if anyone's going to be able to check Bottle Vendor.
Very true. And I don't see Fred going in and getting that bottle. It is blue goo, but it is out of the way, and there's nothing else in Plant's Head.
Yeah. But I was thinking about it. They have the flute. They can easily check bottle vendor later. So looks like all the teams are clearing out CAC. Where will they be going next?
Well, Rick is almost there, getting close to that bottle vendor.
That's not quite enough, though.
No, game, please. No, maybe Sick Kid will come through.
Over on Broker side, I got a blue cane.
Hey, there we go. Rick's got the bottle vendor money. But will everybody remember to activate the flute? I think Rick almost forgot, and he just darted back to the right to activate it.
So nothing in the dam. Looks like Fred is going to go check the back of Escape. And Rick shows us a scam on the bottle vendor.
Bragar changing their mind as to what we're doing. I'm really surprised Bragar did not pick up that sword in Lost Woods, though. That would have made Mini Moldorm doable.
Yeah. Oh, there's the mirror for Fred.
Back of Escape here for Bragar, gonna find the same thing.
That mirror will mean Hera is accessible. Well, Hera's beatable. It was accessible. Oh, yeah, no. The mirror means it's accessible.
Accessible, yes, beatable, depends on that big key.
Bomb Squad really needs to pick up some bombs.
Oh, the irony.
I think Fred has 50 rubies to his name when he's going to spend them all on bombs.
Ooh, there's a 3 hundo from Mini Moldorm. Not much else, though.
I like that in-sync bomb purchase.
From 2 different locations, no less.
Forgot to activate his flute.
Oh, that was the fear, right? You get that flute first thing, and then you do a few things. You're talking with your partner, and before you know it, you're in Kakariko, and you haven't thought about the flute in about 3 minutes.
We've got Broger up on the mountain. And with that mirror, a hammer, and a sword, potentially beatable Hera, we'll see.
Looks like Fred is going up the mountain as well. Gonna rescue Gary. I think he got lost again, poor guy. Seems like every seed, Gary just losing his place. The other green dollar! We've got both of our green dollars within the first 7 minutes. I don't know, this early, do you pick up the heart pieces you see that are readily grabbable? I mean, you never know how much health you're going to end with.
It's interesting. Oh, I got a book off of the old man.
Yeah, Bragar's already taken advantage of that, checking out Ether Tablet. $20, not much there. Well, at least with the flute, you've got a lot of your annoying checks readily available. Ice Rod Cave, Agina, while your opponent, or while I should say, your partner can climb Death Mountain or whatever.
Yeah, it looks okay. Rick is checking the ledge. He's going to check Agina. Got Brogar going up to Hera. There's a shovel. We did get the big key, so...
Very beatable.
Oh, there's a map check. Red swamp, green ice, or no, green pod, and pendant ice. There's our Moon Pearl. There's Dark World access.
Okay, well that's interesting. One person can start clearing out some of the Dark World while the other climbs the mountain, checks out East Death Mountain.
I think Rick's a little indecisive.
Braga running out of checks here though. No small key, 50-50 shot. Small key on either the basement or Troll Dark. Yeah, the second item is the other one.
Fred reminded Rick, there's a mirror in the back of Escape. Go get it before you go to Dark World.
Good call, K45, Graveyard. There are some important checks.
Got Brogor about to take on Moldorm with a hammer.
Moldorm not behaving. Little sassy this morning.
Hey, there goes.
All right, first dungeon clear for either team here at about 10 minutes and 3 seconds. And the lamp. So both items out of Hira. No basement needed. There's the small key locked in the basement.
So yeah, it's a nice lamp. We'll see if the other runners who don't do Hero are able to pick it up. But Rick is heading for Hype Cave, as Brogor is heading for another dense spot in Paradox Cave.
Pretty much tells the other runners that if they happen to find a bow, easy access Dark World, then they know that Pod is fully in logic.
That was a boring Hype Cave.
The usual. Thanks, Johnny.
You're lucky that was not Fred checking it, or you'd be bombed.
So given these pendant locations, there could be quite a bit on pedestal. It's really not a big concern in the all dungeons category, but it does put it a little more at the front of your mind, being like, well, how easily accessible are those dungeons? And in this particular case, Ice Palace is the most restricted, but not by much.
Alright, we got a Stumpy check for Red Bottle.
Now that's our third bottle, yeah.
Brogor needs to buy some bombs. Seems to be a common theme in this seed.
Heads up play, though. Many people will go upstairs and go, oh gosh, I can't bomb jump across the gap now.
Now watch there be like 12 bombs in the chests in here.
And Mongo clearing up Escape. 8 hearts. Yeah, from the route, Rick or Fred have not checked race game, so gonna be a little disappointed here.
Alright, let's see what Brogor gets from this haul.
An evil shield.
Okay, Samaria. Paradise Cave redeemed on the last check.
Not immediately useful, but good to know. Especially before you start dipping places like ice and swamp.
Magno's going to give us our first check into Desert Palace, as we get a Quake from the Dig game.
PotatoePouch trying to get that early knowledge. Is Boots going to be possibly an early-ish thing? And best case, you end up being able to beat the dungeon. Worst case, you know your boots locked and the boots are out somewhere.
Alright, let's see. Are we boots locked? The answer is... yes.
Yeah, boots required for desert, so, and it's a crystal. So, you know, boots cannot be hiding in GT today. And looks like the bomb squad gonna get that same information with Fred heading over to desert.
Yeah, PotatoePouch about to find their moon pearl. Little late for them, but not too bad.
Still getting those clears done. And Brockor is going to have Zora money at this point if they should choose to sequence break. I should say go all the way up to Zora and sequence break Waterfall. And with Samaria and Red Boomerang, Splash Delete is also a thing right now.
It's definitely a tricky one. That's what I haven't learned yet.
I know it with the bow pretty easily and the bombs, but I have not learned the Red Boomerang Samaria strat, though I more or less know. Alright, so Rick giving us some new checks and Outcast. Malgo not too far behind there. And both Fred and Brogor picking up their moon pearls at about the same time.
That's a mushroom in the brewery. Do mushrooms make good beer? I don't know.
I don't know, but if you saute one up in a pan with a little bit of grease from a good steak, that's a pretty good eat there.
That is, yes. Right, Magno heading into Skull Woods as Rick is going to head into Thieves Town. Fred is going to go check out Pod.
And Brogar going to be a little bit disappointed from Johnny Two Bombs.
A lot of new checks coming up here.
Was that a 300 in Skullwoods?
It was rupees. I couldn't see the number, though.
I think it was a 50. The rupees stopped going up. Must have been a 50. But that is no less one item out of Skullwood. Brad heading all the way up to Pod, bringing his favorite NPC, Kiki, the extortionist, right behind.
So is Kiki the son of the monkey, or is Kiki the father of a monkey that we don't see?
That's a good question. We may have to get that answered in the interview later.
Oh, and Fred Rick finds a bow as Fred just enters Pod.
That's how it is, right?
I think a monkey was just said.
Yeah, at that point, Fred's just got to say, you know what, chances of a second bow being in here is slim to none. I mean, I could kind of, like, if you're good at mimic clipping, I could see going ahead and just clearing as much as you can of Pot, which is everything but Helmazur King.
Hey, I missed this. When did Magno find a fire rod? Was that vanilla in Skull Woods?
Chat, we need a little help here. What was that at Big Key Chest in?
Okay. It was an escape.
Okay. Well, Fighter Sword, 8 Heart. Yeah, it's not too bad. But it all really depends on the RNG of Modula. Here we go, boss battle number 2. Wow, very quick. Mango did a great job with that mod fight. Gets rewarded with a big key.
So 3 of our runners now have a dungeon done. Rick should be joining them shortly. Oh, we're getting the pet check. Well, say goodbye to one of your copies of the sword.
Wow, well, I mean, if nothing is in Skullwoods that you immediately need,
Yeah, at least that's good for your teammates.
Right, your teammate might be able to benefit from that. Plus a ped pull in a co-op. I mean, it just can't get better. And beside that, it's good knowledge.
Now, Fred without a fire rod cannot beat this. But he might get the pet knowledge and just try to wait on the end.
And the other slight possibility is there could be something on Bombo's tablet, and that could be our only other accessible sword right now.
Okay, Magno looking for the other item in Skullwood still.
I pulled out the first one from that first shack, so you're like, well, see ya, going to the back just in case. And of course, the last check will be your second item, which is right next to the first item.
Or did Magno miscount?
That must have been the case. I know you pulled out a 50 from your first check.
Oh, there's the fake flipper from Rogor.
Okay, and Fred finding out the info on pedestals. Well, probably monkeys will be cursed to an extent.
Fortunately, it does not pay off for Brogor. Yeah, if you're Bomb Squad, you might be thinking about waiting on Skullwoods, which if you do, will probably pay off, because we did not get anything out of Skullwoods, so...
Okay, so PotatoePouch about to get their bow pretty quick.
Yeah, it looks like Rick is gonna now have to take out Pod because he has that bow. Unfortunately, he does not have a lamp, so he gets to do Dark Pod.
And we know Pod is technically bow locked with that big key in the first chest.
Oh, looks like there was a bow on Bumper Cave. Unfortunately, that could be locked behind GT, depending on where the cape is.
Yeah, just can't rely on it. And frankly, unless you're checking it along with Graveyard Ledge, you're probably not getting that bow no matter what.
Yeah, it's too far out of the way. You're not going to save enough time with it to get it. So that sword on pedestal becomes even more important.
It could. And Rick's gonna get all the info to be able to tell Fred if a dip in a pot is important for, say, boots or another sword or something. Or mitts.
Yeah, mitts are probably the next big thing we're looking for here.
But mitts could be hanging out in Eastern. But Rick's got the mirror, so you're pretty much gonna route pot into Eastern regardless.
I feel like one of PotatoePouch went into Eastern already, but I'm not sure on that.
Maybe. I think we went as far as at Lisa.
Oh, Brogor's going to finish Skullwoods now, too. So...
They're doing a gamble that pedestal's not going to be needed. It's not like they're going to be terribly out of the way, but still, looting the CAC, walking up north unless you got the boots, that could be a pain. Oh,
Okay, there's the second arrow.
There it is, single arrow.
There's the second item. I guess, yeah, Magno did not check the bridge chest, and that's why Brogor had to come in here.
And for a little bit of clarification on the tracker here, Fred went into pod but did not finish it, so we're just having some tracker software issues. No worries.
Yep, that should be Hera over pod. Fred gotta be careful, he's down to 1 heart. What's our stun prize? This is the point where if I didn't know the stun prize, I'd want to check it.
You know it's going to be a single rupee. Because the game is evil. Oh no, Fred does not stun him, so I figured that'd be a good time to chest it. Ooh, Brogar taking an initial hit from Mothula. Not behaving, though.
Thing in the U room in pod. Rick gets his own boomerang.
The better ring. And Fred taking down blind on script. Well done. Oh, Brogar takes a death at Mothula, just not behaving for Brogar.
Oh, that hurts. Gonna give it another shot. Oh,
yeah, that's unfortunate. That's a 2-minute fight, I think.
Yeah, but you also had a magic. You can't go right back to Moth. You gotta... Oh, there you go.
Oh, it takes a hit from the Gibdo. 2 hits from the Gibdos. Oh, gosh.
There's Mitts in pod.
Yeah, kind of expected at this point. That's going to make Fred go back there a little faster, but does get a knockout. Dig game, K45.
Thoughts? Oh, yeah. Rick did do these, but there was Quake get Dig game, so he's going to go pick that up.
Well, with TR both crystals, you know you're going to have to go there before GT. And Fred saying his usual message to chat, at least at the H, he normally puts an I there too. Broker taking no chances, just hitting Mothula with the more reliable fighter sword and takes Mothula down pretty easily. And Fred turning in that mushroom, so we're about to find out that too.
Yeah, we have not seen this yet. Just a nice payoff for it.
Could be worse. Fred, buy a blue potion while you're... Never mind. Oh wait,
Well,
does Fred already have a blue?
No, I think Rick has that. But, he also still has to do Zora. So, it makes sense to not spend the money on that. I think that's what he might be going to do right now.
Oh, I thought he was going to be up to like 800 with that. Okay.
We're gonna have Rick in the dark for about a minute or two.
It is interesting though with Fred doing this when... Well, I guess they do not have Fire Rod knowledge, so they don't know that Ice Palace is the thing right now. Not logically, but it is.
Yeah, that Fire Rod and Escape, it could elude him for a little bit. And at some point that's gonna start to hinder their progression. Like this room in pod, which sucks if you get off pattern.
Oh, but as that blue potion, thankfully able to pop that but once again, that fire rod would have been helpful in this room. Oh, Rick's got to be careful.
I don't. Yeah, it's okay. Oh man, he's not happy right now.
Happy but not happy. You're like, yay for the safety, but I don't want to have to use them.
He had to use both his potions, but he did get through the room. At least you've got the flute for easy potion refill access.
And it looked like just a few bombs on Zora Ledge. I doubt Fred's gonna get up there. I think if you're Fred at this point, you play catch up in pod. You let Rick start doing some overworld clear. But for the sake of the bomb squad, you gotta hope that overworld clear is going to be closer to Hyrule Castle than Graveyard Ledge or Catfish.
I don't think they've done Pyramid yet, or they haven't checked the ledge, so that's probably their best chance.
That's true. If they do Pyramid, you're just a mirror away.
Alright, Rick gonna pull out the bow. And down goes Helma. So you're a little mad about how that went, but you're grateful you didn't take a death.
Yeah, it would have been tough taking a death after 2 potions.
I actually expect Rick to mirror and do Eastern and then turn in that green pendant. I would have actually mirrored a few steps further because you might get thrown right into that portal after Eastern, but...
And one thing we forgot to acknowledge, thank you to both Stags28 and Furious Magic for handling our tracking today. They're doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, they're the smart ones here. We just talk. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm not sure if this is our first check into Eastern or not. I can't remember if Magno and Broger checked this or not.
I think it is. I think the most we went to is Saha and Abandoned Ship.
Yeah, it looks like Chad's saying it's probably about the same. So yeah, this might be our first check into Eastern. Simultaneous pickups for Magno and Fred there.
Okay, so with the knowledge of the dungeon, Fred is going to be able to clear pod a lot faster, knowing exactly where those mole keys are, where that myth crab is. So far, I think a big 20 and a pack of bombs out of Eastern, I think.
Yep, sounds right.
But Broger finishes blind on script.
Okay, that's a nice... Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say good rupee count, but no, what's up?
That was a nice Eastern for Rick. All 3 items in the big key in the first 4 checks, so no having to deal with the dark rooms to get to the big key chest.
Well, and that lamp is good knowledge. It is a fire source, but at the same time, the seed's being pretty friendly with the hearts, so the runners without the lamp don't feel as much pressure to go up there. That being said, Fred and Rick are not, have not found that fire rod, so they only know the one fire source. Okay, here we're getting that magic bat check from Broger. And Pizza Heart, but it does refill the hearts. Okay, Rick. Sorry, go ahead.
That's Rick's third dungeon. Fred's got 2. Actually, even done the dungeon count right now.
Yeah, they're just missing that fire rod. And Rick not going back to Dark World.
He's checking the green pendant. I feel like the NPCs of Hyrule are lucky today that it's Rick making some of these checks, because if it was Fred's, there'd be more bombing.
So Mango does have to be a bit careful. Kind of in the same boat as Rick was. In the pod without the lamp.
Ooh.
Oh, gosh.
Well, that's not a bad place to take a death.
True, if nothing else, it's a little bit of a heart refill.
And Magna will have Fire Rod for at least the turtle room.
That is a good point.
Alright. Helmet down for Fred.
Well done, good fight.
Oh, I completely missed what was on Graveyard Ledge. Broger just checked that. Oh, is that hookshot at Graveyard Ledge?
Well, not immediately helpful in many ways. Well, I guess it does get you hookshot K with that myth's knowledge.
Yeah, well, Bomb Squad has the dungeon advantage right now. PotatoePouch has the item advantage.
Yeah, Bomb Squad really needs to get to escape. Get that ball rolling there.
Gonna get our first medallion check.
Ooh, and Brick going to Dark Death Mountain before getting that hook shot, unfortunately.
Right, there's one more item we need, an ether. Rogor should have bow. He beat Thieves Town.
Nothing out of Super Bunny. So your only other thing you could do here right now is the... Oh, is Spike Cave, I think.
Yeah, and Rick with no potions, he's gonna need... Oh, he's gonna grab Samari quick. This might be a... I might be able to go into Meyer check, or just grabbing Samari so I can potentially make a Meyer clear. Though, if that's the case, he also might decide to go do Hera right now. Yeah, actually, if he's going to go to Meyer, Hera's a good play to do right now, because he does not have a fire source. You can't full clear Meyer without a fire source.
Mango, unfortunately getting a couple of unfortunate bomb jumps, kind of hitting Helma's mask, and the bombs just jump out of the hit range. But recovers nicely, and Helma down for Mango. And Armos down for Fred.
Yeah, Rick's got that mirror back out. I think he's gonna do hair. I think this is the plan. Is well, actually, it might be Fred going into Meyer. Fred just got into the Meyer area.
And another disadvantage here, if you had your hook shot, good excuse just to knock out Meyer, get your fire sword, or knock out Hero, get your fire sword. But you're gonna do Hero, but you're gonna do it slowly, unfortunately.
Meyer is quick, so it's beatable. There's flippers. Is that going to send you in a different route?
Oh, that is Ice Palace logical, but they don't know that.
Oh, they can't. Oh, yeah, they can't go into Meyer. Sorry, I always forget. There's an extra requirement for Meyer. You need either a hook shot or boots.
Yeah. Well, they don't know that that is logical. Meyer is beatable technically with the items they have accessible to them. Ice Palace is beatable as well, but they're missing those key items. Now, and Fred heading south from Link's house, not gonna go up towards Escape yet.
If he's going to Pyramid, this could be still fine. Just do not go into Swamp without a hook shot.
I would think if they were going to Pyramid,
Oh.
you're probably fluting to 5.
This is looking bad.
Oh, this is Bombos. Oh, this is... Oh, gosh.
And now this is where that lack of items is going to start to hurt Bomb Squad.
Yeah, PotatoePouch is going to start clearing like crazy. And unfortunately... Oh gosh, Fred has that hook shot readily available, not too far away from Swamp. So we have Rick heading into the Molnarm fight, and done we have Brogor taking on Helma. Fred gonna go into a Swamp Palace that unfortunately will not be beatable, but could have some sort of progression item.
Unfortunately, the Graveyard is just kind of... I don't think Mom Squad's check Catfish, so that's their best chances to mix those two together.
Yeah, it's a quick check into Escape. When you're checking Pyramid, but holy cow. Okay, we have a Spike Cave check coming from Rick. Yeah, $20. My gosh.
So let's see. I think Bomb Squad's going to get forced in some of these checks sooner because they can't go into Ice. Meyer's locked for them. TR is locked because you don't have Ether. So I think they're going to have to start to make some of these checks.
Oh no, Rick going towards Graveyard. And that could have something, but it won't be a hook shot, it won't be Fire Rod.
That was an Ice Rod for Fred.
Which the other team is just gonna pick up and beat anyway.
Okay, so Rick is going to do Smith Chain. And for terms of items we're still looking for, we need Ether and Boots. I think that's it for items we need to still find.
That sounds right. We know where a sword is, worst case. You can always go pull pen, get a sword. But otherwise, pedestal... Basically, we need a boots to pull pen.
Like Magno's also gonna go do Smith Chain. Rick trying to do fake powder here.
I think just pausing a little bit too late after pressing Y with the red king.
Yeah.
And a B in the bottle on left side swamp, so left. So unfortunately for Fred, he's pretty much going to mirror, and he's either going to go to Bombo's tablet and then K45 or right to K45, and then he's going to curse some monkeys, and then he's probably going to go right back into swamp.
That was Graveyard Ledge that had the
was it Graveyard? Okay, I thought it was K45.
Yeah, nothing on left side swamp that could have helped them out as well.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, at this point, PotatoePouch has the clear advantage because they've got 9 dungeons done with 2 extra items.
Yeah, unfortunately, the areas that Bomb Squad has elected to go ahead and skip are the areas they really need. Okay, Bombo's tablet is nothing but money as well. Okay, there goes Fred towards that fire rod. And there goes Rick towards that hook shot.
Alright, if they basically pick up their items in sync here, they're back into this.
They are, but at the same time, they're both going to be like, oh, these are darn near last location. In fact, is it last location for these?
Which may not be the worst thing. Yeah, they're basically going to find the items. As long as Rick does not bail on Graveyard Ledge as soon as Fred finds his fire rod. He's not. Okay.
Okay, this is good. But they know they're probably going to have some catch up to do. Okay, Bomb Squad has the knowledge of the items they missed. So the good news is for Rick, he'll be able to go right for Swamp, go straight to the back, tell Fred if Fred needs to go back there immediately.
He's gonna pick up some potions first. And we will have to remember to ask him about this moment in the seed when they each found one of those items.
Yep.
Rogor's climbing the mountain. This is probably a hookshot cave check.
Which we have not seen yet due to the lack of hookshot or boots. For Bomb Squad, who already went up here.
Magno's going to swamp. Let's see where Fred decides to go. He's got the choice, but, well, he's probably gonna go pick up his hookshot, actually. Or... No, he's just going to ice. Rick has been assigned to the back of swamp.
Well, this will be new knowledge for us. We have not seen any team dip in ice yet. So at this point, for anybody joining us, we're looking for boots, and we're looking for ether. We already know where a sword is. That's on pedestal, worst case. And that could be what Bomb Squad is pushing for at this point.
Which is actually kind of still good for them, because if they can get a sword advantage, that could still help them out. There's a cape if you want to... Actually, that... If Fred wants silvers, he has an opportunity to pick them up now.
Well, with no knowledge of a third sword, it might not be a terrible pickup since you still have Skull to do.
Oh, I think Rick might be going to Meyer instead. They're going to leave the back of... Up there's Ether. That's another bad spot for Bomb Squad.
Yeah.
And that's going to send Brogo right into... Now, this is where it's going to be bad now for PotatoePouch. Because Magno's about to get info on the Ice Rod. Oh, Rick had to go for his flippers, so he might not be going into Meyer. So will Brogor nope out when Magno finds this Ice Rod?
Well, you're about to find it, so Brogor is going to get no more than first 3 checks and be able to abandon ship, so they haven't really lost a ton of time, because they still had to do Hookshot Cave, got that Ether. So you're basically losing 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds from doing what they're doing. That's not bad.
Alright, let's...
Oh yeah, pulling out that mirror. Well, Rick may have not dipped that for 2 reasons. Number 1, he's got knowledge of where the Master Sword is. Number 2, he has knowledge of where silvers are. So, I don't... And number 3, they just got the Fire Rod, so they can do Skullwoods and pick up silvers if they want. So, you're basically saving yourself a potentially pain-in-the-butt Meyer-Viddy fight.
Yeah, I think for Viddy, it might be worth going to pick up those silvers, especially with just a fighter sword.
Yeah, I don't see PotatoePouch doing it at this point with both of them clearing Skull already. But I could definitely see Bomb Squad picking it up.
Yeah, Fred's gonna need every little bit of magic to beat Cold Stare, because no bombos and no sword beams to duplicate your fire rod shot hits.
Yeah, this will be a bit of a tough fight, but that's also why they went and picked up those potions before going in here.
I think Brogor is planning for a Meyer dip in the near future by picking up those extra bombs and arrows.
Okay, Fred electing not to... Okay, there's the potion use.
Yeah,
Oh, it hits immediately by the puff little ice block, though.
There's boots!
Oh, that's knowledge right there. But Brogor is in ice. Gonna get that same knowledge here pretty quick.
Yeah, PotatoePouch is about to hit go mode.
So that is your accessible Master Sword, or do you want to take a chance on finding one in GT before your big key?
Oh yeah, Bomb Squad. Fred is gonna go pick up. Gonna kill. He's gonna go kill Moth, get his Master Sword, maybe pick up silvers and pick up his hookshot.
Attica Swamp not coming through.
Yeah, if Bomb Squad wants to stay in this one, they're gonna have to go check Hookshot Cave rather soon.
Well, Fred is not going to count on the pedestal because he's going up here to do Skull before Swamp.
And actually, as I say that, well, never mind. I was gonna say Potato Pouch is easy to find a sword, but they know where a sword is. Worst case scenario.
Right. And it looks like, yeah, Fred is just not worried about that Master Sword or Pedestal Master Sword. Or does he think he beat Swamp? Oh, he did beat Swamp.
No, Swamp's not a pendant. Swamp's a
Is
crystal.
Oh, okay. I was misreading the track, or never mind.
So 54 minutes 45 seconds. Somebody finally has above a spider sword.
Well, you know Rick's next play is going to be over to ice, and with the knowledge that Rick has, you're going straight to Cold Stare. And what does Mango do here? Because Broker's not done with ice, and you're going to start another dungeon before Broker's done. So are you going to get your ether and go to Mire? Oh, left side swamp. You're in good shape then. Left side swamp, by the time that's done, you're gonna have your ice knowledge.
No, there's you already did left side swamp, but is there an item left in the big chest?
Oh, must be big chest, you're right. I don't know. Here comes a very important decision for Fred, I think.
You're going back in because there is that item in the chest down there.
A single arrow. But if you're Fred, do you go get those silvers, assuming you could be Master Sword serverless, not to mention you still have Vidya ahead of you? Gosh, I think you do. I mean, you don't have Cape, you don't have Blue Cane. Oh, you do have a Cape if you're Fred, never mind.
Yeah, and Fred's got to run right by there to get his hook shot still. So, silver pickup for Fred makes a lot of sense, especially since you have a Vidya fight still.
Good point. I forgot about lack of silver pickup. Or hook shot.
So yeah, for Fred, this makes a ton of sense right now to go grab both.
Okay, Brogar about to give Mingo a good news on that cold stare, and there's the mirror. Loot date, head to ice.
So for Bomb Squad, they need to get up to Hookshot Cave to find that ether. That is basically the big thing for them.
And Fred, I don't think either of them scouted Bumper because Fred started walking away.
Yeah, you're absolutely taking those silvers, and I'm pretty sure Rick's also going to pick up those silvers, again, because Viddy.
Okay, Brogar probably going right into Mire. Oh wait, does Brogar have that Quake from the big game? I think he does.
I think so. But he's going to do Desert first. Looking at our dungeon counts, just to kind of keep an eye on that. You've got 11 on Potato Pouch's side and 10 on Bomb Squad's side, about to be 11.
Oh, Rick gets lucky with that full magic drop. Doesn't want to pop that potion before. PotatoePouch probably trying to dig for another sword. Or maybe that big key. There it is.
I think if you're worried about a sword at this point, you just think GT.
Our Fred taking some unfortunate damage right in front of Meyer. And saying, you know what, Desert may be the smarter play at this point.
Rick has been hoarding the safeties. I mean, look at that blue bunny with 10 hearts and blue mail. Holding a blue pendant in a blue dungeon.
Very blue.
There's a song that would go along with this, but I don't think I can talk about it because of might get into trouble.
That's true, those DMCA guards may come after you. Okay, so this is kind of bad for the bomb squad, though, because like you said, missing that ether, and they've already gone up to Dark Death Mountain, so Hookshot Cave is the only thing up there right now they have.
The thing is, I'm just looking at where they are. I think after Rick grabs his Master Sword here, and maybe goes... I don't know if he's going to get silvers. I think if you wanted silvers, you'd have got them before coming in here. But I think for Rick...
I think you're full clear in Meyer.
No, I think Fred's going to go into Meyer.
Oh.
I think Rick might go back up the mountain after this. Because there's not much else for you to do. Yeah, right now, Bomb Squad is holding that sword advantage.
Well, you're looking at another sword very likely in TR or GT or just the other two together.
Roger is going to go pick up silver arrows, though.
And Mango on the Cold Stare fight trying to get those booties. Forgetting that you kind of need to charge a fighter sword to do damage.
Or pull out a hammer. It's Yoshi. Just eat the cotton candy.
There you go. Yeah, and you'd get their ability too. You'd be able to slide around a room. Alright, well now Brogor and Mango both have the chance to pull Ped. What are they? No.
I think they're banking on finding another sword somewhere. The silver pickup makes sense because of Vidi. You don't... With what you've got, you don't want to face Vidi without silvers.
Alright, well we're gonna find out. You're probably right, Rick does... Oh gosh, have they gone to... Catfish? I mean, you're not going to Catfish before Dark Death Mountain.
I wouldn't think so. But he is walking out. Not, this could just be going to go get silvers. Magno does have to climb to get his Samaria. He might do Turtle Rock while he's up here, but he's going to have to reclimb in either way at this point. Getting confirmation from Brogor where Samaria is.
And it's a Godmire, which is a little unfortunate because you could already have Ether right now.
Yeah, for Bomb Squad, Frick needs to pick up these silvers and go straight up the mountain.
And for Potato Pouch, well, they just need a sword.
Well, Rick is mirroring. Let's see where he goes. Is he joining Fred and Meyer? Now let's say, yeah, don't go do other checks.
No.
He's gonna go do Pyramid Fairy.
Oh my gosh. I don't think there are 2 ethers in this seed. Alright, Mango going to pick up that ether, though. Probably just going to go right into TR, like you said. Hoping for that sword, you don't have to worry about pet. Or maybe you just got a pet and, get tempered. Why is it always last check hookshot cave? Of note, though, I don't think Brogar went up to get silvers. Oh, he did. Okay, they're just not in the tracker.
If a sword's in Pyramid, then all of a sudden this race becomes a lot more interesting.
Yeah, that'd be an easy tempered for them. And that also puts a random sword out in either TR or GT.
Now, if there's 2 swords in Pyramid, then
Oh, that's true.
nope, we're not getting that. Not even 1.
Oi. Alright, Bomb Squad, you need to go up Death Mountain. Potato Pouch, you just need to give in and go pull your pedestal.
I think Rick's going to Catfish. Bomb Squad still does have a little bit of the dungeon advantage, but it's evaporating quickly. And Broker's gonna go just pull the pedestal and get a sword. Oh, Magno takes a death. Was that intentional, or...?
I don't think so. But at the same time, it's... Wait, did he get the 2 chests in the back? Apparently he did, okay. Maybe it was an intentional death to get some health back.
Yeah, okay. Broker's up to Master Sword. And now, I don't know if the Bomb Squad has anything left to do other than Hookshot Cave.
I don't think so. They Secrets broke Magic Bat, they know that's crap. Oh gosh. It's not horrible.
This might just be Rick doing some catch-up.
And with the knowledge that they actually have, I'm pretty sure they know Ether is going to be in Hookshot Cave. So they both know that TR can be their last dungeon.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. If they've been keeping a track of their locations, they know that Ether has to be in Hookshot Cave. Though, as far as they know, actually, did one of them find the shovel? Because Broger found the shovel on Potato Pouch's side. I can't remember where that was.
So Fred's going to go up the mountain right now and confirm that Hookshot Cave is their location they need. The problem is that Fred should also just frankly go do Swamp Palace. Get that out of the way.
Well, this is information. This will put them in go mode for sure. They got, with both of them on Master Sword Silvers, they're going to be fine in terms of finishing the seed. Actually, yeah, looking at the dungeons, I mean, Hera's quick for Magno. Desert and Mire both being go mode for him.
Mire's God Mire too. They don't know it yet, but it is. Oh wait, they do. Broger finished it.
Yeah. Brogor, I'm pretty sure Brogor did Desert, right?
I think so.
This might be a little too close to call, actually. Did I think Fred left cutscene and it has an item? Fred, get the...
Well, I don't think Rick's going to be able to light the torches before Fred relays the info here.
I think it's gonna be just as he lights the fourth torch.
Oh no! Rick, you gotta slow down! There it is. Alright, and of note though, Mango did pull out half magic from Mimic Cave.
Oh, maybe it's a sword.
That's true.
Nope.
Fred skipped his favorite item.
What did... I missed something on Brogor. What did he do? Chat's... Chat's just talking about him.
Oh, they're just talking about him getting first chest of Swamp or something.
Oh, Brogor skipped Ice Rod.
Oh wait, did he? Oh gosh, chat, thank you for keeping up on top of that. Oh my gosh.
His teammate's probably yelling at him right now. Probably stuff we can't say in German.
If they lose this by like 10 seconds, oh gosh.
Yeah, I'm starting to think Bomb Squad is... Well, that's Brogor's 9th dungeon. He's got to run back in to grab Ice Rod. But Magno does have some dungeon catch-up to do. Meanwhile, Rick and Fred should be hitting TR around the same time. This is interesting. I don't know.
I think Fred's gonna be able to help Rick by like 10 seconds. No, probably not. No, I think,
Oh, Brogor left Swamp.
Oh, that's not good.
Someone says... yeah, someone just checked his map. He did not pick up Ice Rod.
Brogard, turn around!
He turned around, but he didn't go back. This is really bad. This is not something you want to see.
Unfortunately for PotatoePouch, this could be GG. That's a huge time loss right now, with as tight of a race as it is.
Yeah, the further he climbs, the worse this gets.
I mean, this is exactly what the Bomb Squad needed. With the match yesterday, this is what they need.
Yeah, but you don't want it to happen this way.
Yeah, that's just true.
Like, as much as you want to win, you don't want it to be like, something like this.
I think he just menued and found out the bat. No, he didn't. He's going in. He menued, but he didn't see that he does not have that Ice Rod. So this will be a full trip through TR, possibly even getting 2 train necks before you get the bad news.
The worst part about this is, even if you get to Trinex and realize you don't have Ice Rod, you can't save that portal.
And you also don't have keys, because you haven't been in TR. Oh gosh. Alright, so yeah, Fred heading up to TR, gonna be able to give Rick the layout and key layout and everything. Not a chance of picking up that half magic though. Which is fine, they got silvers. And we also know that there is no sword in TR, so 2 swords in Turtle Rock today. Not Turtle Rock, in GT, pardon me.
And Rick's taking down Landmo. He's picking up his ninth crystal, ninth dungeon.
It's a lot of crystals.
And yeah, bombs. Fred's gonna get into TR first. Scout it out a little bit for Rick. They might have been ahead before this, but I think at this point they are just. It's a commanding lead for the bomb squad now.
It is. Broker is going all the way to Trinex. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Quick swap strikes again. Oh yeah, they'll remember where Ice Rod is. I don't think it's going to be easy to forget that. But Brogar does pick up half magic.
Did he finally realize?
I think he did. Oh, what do you do?
Yeah, he's just got.
Yeah, I guess there's no way to conserve that portal
Yeah.
since it's swamp.
Yeah, there's no way you unfortunately cannot conserve it. If it was almost anywhere else, you could keep that portal, but because it's swamp, you can't. Unfortunately, I think I've seen their teammate in chat, and they're also yeah, they're also kind of base palming right now. Oh,
Nobody forgot about the lamp. It's on. It's on Troll Arm.
yeah, but Magnum maybe should have done Hera before coming back down here, because if you'd done Hera, you could go pull Ped for a sword.
That's true. Well, at this point, you know that there are going to be 2 swords in GT, so yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of a good time for a quick recap on this race. Bomb Squad had the early lead, and they got to Dark World first. But Potato Pouch found Fire Rod and Hookshot, and we're starting to pull ahead because of those finds. But Bomb Squad was never fully out of it. They found their items. Even though Potato Pouch had Go mode first, Bomb Squad wasn't that far behind. And actually might have never fully fell behind, but at the end of the day, unfortunately, Potato Pouch's downfall is going to be that unfortunate. I don't even know the proper word for it right now. Like the unfortunate forget by Brogor.
Well, with all the things you're chatting about, sometimes it could just shoot right out of your head and get Ice Rod.
Yeah, I think it was close enough that had Broger not forgotten that ice rod, this would be a close race.
But as it stands, both Rick and Fred are working on their last full dungeon, where afterward they just have GT and Castle Tower to do, whereas Mango is doing Desert into Hira, and then gonna go to GT. And Brogar just has TR to clean up, but it's, yeah, that ice rod.
Fred on Trinex going to do some backdoor hammer strats.
Not an easy fight. Yeah, that ice rod shot, if you shoot that a little bit early, this happens.
Rick, come on. Rick, don't do... Rick! He fell off the platform when he gets to the end. So he went back to this front and he's doing this muscle memory. He's going to come to a closed door.
Oh no.
Oh, and Fred takes a death on Trinex.
And I don't think he took any middle doors.
All of a sudden, things have changed a little bit.
This has just gotten a little more spicy.
Yeah, Fred is on 8 heart green mail.
I thought he has potions, though.
I don't. I'm guessing he might. Considering his rupees are 15, he probably has potions. Yeah. This race all of a sudden just changed. It's close again.
Yeah, Hero will take Mango maybe 45 seconds. But this extra trip through TR is gonna cost them a lot of time.
So, yeah, where Brogorfer had that ice rod, forget that this extra trip through TR for Fred is negating part of that time. And GT route could definitely play here. I think Rick's going to be the first one. Well, let's. I'm not going to say anything at this point because let's let Rick get through Trinex first.
Rick remembering to watch out for those heads, but oh gosh, 2 quick hits. Pop that blue potion, don't take a chance.
Now, in this case, if you're Magno, you might want to just go into GT right now, start scouting it, and do Hera after you find Big Key.
Would be a really good call. I mean, though you're gonna get a lamp from Hero, but that's it. Okay, this is awkward, chat, but feel free. I don't know. It's too late.
I'm not counting anything. This is just going to be too weird.
Yeah. Sorry, chat. It was hard to tell who was going into GT right now.
Oh my goodness, that change in TR. All of a sudden, this is a really close race.
Oh, Fred!
Remember, Magno's also looking for a sword at this point. Because he did not go pick up the one on the ped. He still needs to find a sword, too. And if that sword's easily accessible, everybody else is going to have tempered. That could also still come into play here.
Adirondack Rick into GT. Fred Coughlin taking down Trinex. Brogor into GT. And Rick not choosing to go further right.
Everyone's going to be in GT at the same time. We thought this race was bomb squads, but now I don't know. I really don't. And there's another sword. There's a sword for Magno.
I gotta give a slight advantage still to the bomb squad because regardless, Mango is now dipping out going into Hira. And Mango's gonna have to go finish up Hira.
Yeah, and if Bomb Squad doesn't do right side, that sword could even this up. No, Fred's going right side. But at the same time, you're not going to send Rick right side just for a sword.
Not with silvers. Without silvers, you consider
Oh, there's the other sword!
Okay, well, tempered for both bomb squad. But the only way that Mango benefits this is if rando room's required.
Oh yeah, well, no, as long as it's not in tile room, Magno can get this tempered sword. I think this all of a sudden just became really even in terms of swords, but yeah, I don't know if it's enough. Let's see. Fred's gonna get tempered here. Brogor and Rick going into random room at the same time is the big key here.
If it's not, I think you just keep going right for Fred. Yeah.
It's not, yeah.
It's either Bob's Chest, Ice Armos, or Tile Room.
Fred, just use your cape.
Well, Mango is electing not to gamble Tile Room.
He wants the tempered sword.
I still give the slight advantage to Bomb Squad, but not much.
And if it's in tile room, I think this is a dead even race. It's tile room? And PotatoePouch, I think, just took a slight lead.
They did. It's not much, but it is slight. This is coming down to the climb.
Oh my goodness. All of a sudden, just
every runner in tile room.
And everyone's untempered as well. We thought there was going to be a sword disadvantage for PotatoePouch, but no.
Turns out skipping pedestal was not terrible.
Yeah, one thing chat's bringing up, Fred does not have a key. I don't know what the key situation is in terms of chess, if there's one upstairs or not.
I think there has to be, because there's only one downstairs. Yeah, there has to be one in the climb at this point. You've cleared everything else. Unless... oh, wait, Fred didn't go left side, right?
I think he's gambling on it. Or he's just hoping his memory's correct. We are down to an execution race through the GT Gauntlets and through Aga Tower. And Fred's gotta hope there's a key in a chest upstairs.
Well, Rick would have counted Key's left side, so you gotta presume there's gotta be... Oh gosh, this is hard. I don't know if there is. Because Rick has 2, he wouldn't have used it at the middle door. But he didn't use the one on right side, the reimbursement. Yeah, I don't know.
And like I said, this is execution. Like right now, Potato Pouch is slightly ahead. Oh,
Oh.
but Brogor's going for safety room.
Rick has to as well. He used the potion on Trinex.
Oh, and that's another thing. Potato Pouch has half magic. Bomb Squad does not.
Ooh, Mango having some issues.
Oh my goodness, I don't even know how to call this right now.
Chat, you're just gonna enjoy this as much as us. This is a good race right here. That ice rod was huge, but the TR issues for Bomb Squad also huge.
Yeah, those TR issues for Bomb Squad allowed Potato Pouch to catch back up. Yeah, we're hoping there's a key upstairs. We do not want to see this decided by that.
Oof. Rick gets hit, but recovers nicely. Still the 1 cycle from Landmount 2.
A quick recap on how this.
Oh, Mango took a fall.
It's fine. He's right back up. Quick recap on how this seed went. Bomb Squad to Dark World first. Potato Pouch found items quicker. Got to go mode first, but Brogor forgot Nice Rod. But then Bomb Squad had issues in TR, and that's where we are right now. Tile Room GT Big Key that caught everybody together.
Cliff's notes catch up. Did you catch that, everybody?
Alright, do we have a key? We got some blue mail, which... That's really good for Fred too, but he still needs a key.
One more chance. Oh gosh. Oh no! That is not good.
That, unfortunately, is probably going to give it to Potato Pouch. And there was a key under the pot that Fred could have easily grabbed too. Oh, man. Alright, Mago's on an Aga 2. Brogor getting an Aga 2 right now. Rick about to join them.
And Fred doing climb number 2.
Yeah, Fred played the odds there. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but it backfired on him.
Well, looking at Rick's key count, I didn't think there would be a key on the climb for that very reason, unfortunately.
Must have been in GT Big Chest. Alright, Magno is done with Aga 2, so is Brogor, but they both have to do Aga 1 still. Rick's also done. Yeah, I mean some of the just crazy things that happened in this race to change this. Like we thought Bomb Squad was going to have a sword advantage, and then Brogor and Magno just happened to route in the exact perfect way for them both to end up on tempered. Just the difference is what happened. Basically, 3 of the 4 runners essentially having TR issues. I mean, man, so much in this seed. Now all 4 runners are going to have a tempered silvers fight, so Ganon shouldn't be a problem. But at this point, I don't even want to say that, because every time I've said something like that, all of a sudden something becomes a problem.
Or me, don't forget me. I've said stuff too, same thing. Yay, commentator curse, that a thing. Alright, well, Fred is gonna be at the top of the tower here pretty quick. Who gets frame ruled for Moldorm 2? Moldorm 2 says, You're not charging through me.
Alright, Magno on the Ag of 1 fight, Broger right behind, Fred angry, Rick about to get to Ag of 1.
Both Mango and Brogar looted that from Mimic Cave. But the only opportunity that Half Magic really had to help was either Trinex or the GT Climb.
I got 2 down for Fred. I haven't been counting blue balls. We've had some. Alright, Magno through the fight first. Broger is up through it too, as Magno starting his Ganon fights. Right, Magno's to phase 3 as Broger is starting and Rick is about to drop in. Fred does have to be a little careful, he's down to 1 heart. Ooh, Broger takes a Ganon hug. Gonna play safe with the cape since he has half magic. More than enough to do that.
Fred taking no chance and taking that potion down.
Alright, Magno on phase 4. And Magno will be done first. If Brogor can finish this up, it will be a win for PotatoePouch. Yeah, he's in good shape. He's got a potion even if that magic gets low. And there it goes. PotatoePouch pulls off the comeback.
Good triple. GG's in chat for both Brogor and Mango.
Official times are 1:38.51 for Magno and 1:39.12 for Brogor.
And we got Rick finishing up his Ganon fight. GG's for him.
Yeah. Rick finishes at 1:39.33, just 21 seconds behind Brogor. I don't know how this would have played out had the key situation not worked out. Like, I don't know. Basically, Fred would have had to finish 21 seconds ahead of Magno. Or no, well, not even that actually. Technically, yeah, actually, exactly what it had been. I think we're just gonna wait until. Yeah, we're just gonna wait for Fred to finish up here before we bring people in. Or maybe not.
Hello.
GG's. So we are
GG's indeed.
joined by most everybody here, almost everybody but Fred.
Yeah, Fred, unfortunately, he's got to go take care of some family things, so he will not be joining us for the post-race interview. But
So, how much did you see and hear as you were waiting for this to catch up?
Basically, GT, Aga Climb, and Ganon.
Yeah, this was something of a race. I mean,
Our most hiccup early on was that I skipped the item in Skywoods, and I was very afraid of leaving progression, so I sent Brogor right there. But he was having less safeties than I had, and not the blue potion yet, and this was a bad feeling right off the bat, and basically this forced him to do the same route I did, because I was finding progression then, and he had to grab this bow, and yeah. And a really bad hiccup again was then missing out on the ice rod before Turtle Rock, because once I found the ice rod, I called it, but after that I said, okay, swamp is completely empty, so he marked down the swamp is nothing. So, and then he was like, oh dang, where's ice rod? So this was bad by me not communicating it well.
so you're taking the blame over for Brogor missing the ice rod.
Yeah, and me missing the item in Skywoods, forcing Broger to go there with Fighter Sword and no potion yet.
All good. It somehow worked out in the end.
GG's in chat for Fred Coughlin finishing up.
Yeah, we just saw that he was missing his GT small key for the climb. Really unfortunate. He would have probably finished between all the four of us somewhere.
So there were a couple of hiccups there. We thought Bomb Squad was pulling away with that Ice Rod hiccup, but then Fred took a death at Trinex and did not have any sort of safety entry, so he had to run all the way back through.
I this is why I opened safety door. I wasn't that. I was like, okay, I'm mentally affected now. I'm just taking safeties here. If I die now again, I was throwing my computer out of the window.
yeah, this is a case where, unfortunately, you die with a safety in your pocket, and that was the unfortunate thing for Fred, and he wound up having a hammer hit, just not hit Trinex, according to what he was saying in the voice call. And then the GT climb was also unfortunate. Yeah, that wound up really hurting us in the end, because you get all the way up to the 6th floor. Now you got to redo everything on the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th floors.
Mm-hmm.
And It was just a case where he forgot about the possibility of the small key being in a particular chest that is downstairs that none of us were able to grab.
Okay, so
Which
you
is
were, so you were,
Big chest?
yeah. So you were essentially gambling that there was a key upstairs.
So it wasn't a gamble in his mind. He thought it was absolutely certain that there was going to be one until it was reminded about halfway up the climb. There could be the possibility of there being the big chest, and at that point, it's like, shoot. It is what it is, but I think this is a clear-cut case of grab the insurance, don't gamble on it. There's really not much I can say about this right here. We wound up taking a loss here, and now we've got ourselves in an 0-2 hole in this division that seems like it's going to be absolutely terror for us to try to get any momentum in.
So the plan originally was for us that Brogor picks up the Pedicel sword right after his last pendant, and then does Skullwoods mirror and pick up that sword. But that plan got crushed when I said, "Oh no, I left an item there." Yeah.
But yeah, it is what it is. Unfortunately, my failure in GT, or not GT, and Turtle Rock didn't help either. When I wound up falling off the platform and then hit the switch as if it was vanilla, and I was like, "Oh shoot!" Get all the way to the door. So that cost us about a bunch of time too. Errors just got in our way, and we can't really do that.
So, JP and I were going to also ask you, Rick, about the nearly simultaneous fire rod hook shot find. What was your discussion at that point in the scene?
Trying to remember exactly what the discussion was at that stage, but fire rod being where it was unfortunate, because that could have been something we grabbed early on and just left everything else behind. But we couldn't really do that at that stage, not with the way the games was trying to hand us items. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. We got something coming up here on this channel coming up in a few minutes, so we got to start wrapping things up. But GG's to PotatoePouch. I really wish we could have gotten a game off you guys, but it wasn't meant to be today. That's all I can say.
Yes, GG's. Thanks everyone for restreaming. Lana Bean, JP, Stax, and Furious Magic for tracking. Thanks everyone for having us here. And yeah, GG's again.
GG, make sure to give our runners a follow. Also, thanks to our trackers, Stags28 and Furious Magic. Thanks to Lana for joining me. And yeah, we do need to get off, unfortunately, because next up is the Z1R Rookie Rumble Finals. So stay tuned for that.
Thank you, everybody. GG's. Have a great day.